Hello, and welcome to Vertical Endeavors. We have some of the best indoor rock climbing in the Midwest. Our facilities are built and operated by rock climbers for people of all ages, abilities, and experience levels. Over the next few minutes, this video will give you an orientation into bouldering in our facilities. We will review the important basics of what you will need to know in order to come in and boulder.
Before entering our facility, whether as a participant or spectator, everyone must fill out a waiver. You can do this on our website or at one of our facilities. It is also required to watch and pay close attention to our orientation video because it shares vital information about climbing and how to manage the risks involved. This is our bouldering orientation video. Vertical Endeavors is a longtime member of the Climbing Wall Association and promotes its Climb Smart program. Let's begin by talking about some of the risks of bouldering. Climbing is inherently dangerous. Climbing offers many positive benefits and rewards, such as adventure, fun, fitness, and a sense of well-being. However, like many physical activities, climbing is not risk-free. These risks, both obvious and unforeseen, can include serious injury or death. Many risks involved in rock climbing can be managed, but not eliminated. You must be willing to accept these risks in pursuit of the rewards of climbing. Bouldering is a ropeless form of climbing. That means that with any falls that happen, the climbers fall to the ground. While bouldering, falls will happen. This is why, even though you do not climb as high as you would on ropes, bouldering is where most injuries occur in climbing. Falls may result in injuries, and those injuries can be severe. Bouldering is dangerous. We recommend taking extra precautions while you are climbing in the bouldering areas. Climbing holds can spin or break at any time, and there are many other risks that could be unforeseen or specific to the facility in which you are climbing.
Here are some tips to help ensure you have a good experience. First, review the rules and warnings. In indoor climbing facilities such as ours, most injuries are due to human error, not equipment failure. This orientation, along with Vertical Endeavors rules and warnings, help eliminate as much human error as possible. Our rules and warnings are on Vertical Endeavors website and prominently posted in each of our facilities. Take a moment to read them before climbing. By entering the facility and signing the waiver, you are agreeing to abide by these rules and be familiar with the warnings. If you do not understand something, please ask a staff member. Next, you should seek qualified instruction. In the past, climbers developed their knowledge through years of mentoring and training. With the growth and easy access of indoor climbing, it has made the sport available to increasing numbers of new participants with little to no experience. If you are unfamiliar with any aspect of bouldering, ask for help, get appropriate supervision, or take one of our lessons with our qualified instructors. Another important tip is to remove all personal items that may be cumbersome or may present a potential risk of injury while climbing. Items such as jewelry, belt buckles, sunglasses, water bottles, phones, wallets, keys, harnesses, or backpacks can be a hazard and make climbing more cumbersome. Also make sure that these items are kept off of the mat or landing surface so that they are not an injury risk to others. Do not exceed established height limits. Some of our facilities have maximum height limits. These limits may be influenced by a climber's age, their experience, the area of the gym in which you're climbing, or the type of padding in place. Generally, we recommend not to climb higher than shoulder height. Boulder over padded surfaces. Bouldering areas are outfitted with padded flooring. The padded landing surface helps mitigate the impact of the falling climber, but does not eliminate all the risks of falling. Although the floor is padded, injury can still occur. You should also know the route, or problem as they are called in bouldering. Before climbing, it's helpful to visualize your bouldering problem to ensure you don't interfere with other climbers on the wall. Also, know your descent route and check your fall zone before coming off the wall. Clear the fall zone. Whether you are climbing, resting, or just spectating, always be aware of what is going on around you in a bouldering area. Pay attention when entering a bouldering area as some climbs are found near entrances. Do not sit or congregate near or around potential landing zones, and remember, do not leave your shoes, water bottles, or other gear where falling climbers might land on them. Help protect yourself and your fellow climbers by keeping the fall zones clear. Remember, every fall is a ground fall. Be aware you may lose your grip or footing and holds may break or spin, resulting in a fall. Falls from any height can result in serious injury or worse. If you would like instruction on proper falling techniques, please ask a staff member. Here are some additional ways you can help mitigate some, although not all, of the risks of falling while bouldering. First, we recommend climbing with a spotter. Proper spotting techniques involve someone positioning themselves behind the climber, but not directly underneath. A spotter keeps their hands up, fingers and thumbs together, following the shoulder blades or hips of the climber as they work their way up the wall. They are not there to stop you from falling or to catch you, They are there to guide you to a fall away from your head, neck, or spine. Do not spot someone who is significantly larger than yourself. Spot those who are smaller or of a similar weight. Maintain a balanced body position with a comfortable, wide stance with your arms ready. The spotter's role is to neutralize the climber's body position, enabling them to execute proper falling technique upon impact with the landing surface. When spotting, stay alert to your climber. In addition to spotting the climber on the wall, a spotter can also ensure that the fall zone is free from obstructions and other climbers. Be aware there are hazards to spotters as well, include being kicked, hand and finger injuries, and a risk of being fallen onto by the climber. To avoid collisions, do not position yourself directly beneath the climber, and maintain an athletic stance with bent elbows and knees so you can move out of the way if you need to. There is no guarantee of safety when a spotter is involved while bouldering. Second, only climb as high as you feel comfortable. Third, we recommend down climbing if possible, rather than dropping from your last hold. We have down climbing holds scattered throughout the bouldering wall. Use them as much as you'd like. When falling, proper technique can be used to lessen some, although not all, of the risks. Here are some basic falling techniques. When falling from the climbing wall, spot your landing. Mentally prepare for your landing by surveying your potential landing area. Relax. Don't tense up when you fall. Drop and roll. Before impact with the landing surface, widen your stance and use your arms for balance. Slightly bend your knees and elbows. Once impact occurs, you will absorb the impact with your legs and roll onto the landing surface. Do not try to stick the landing. Avoid extending your arms to reach for the floor or catch your fall. Retract your arms and keep them close to your body. Finally, tuck your chin to protect your head and neck from whiplash.
Here are some things to avoid while falling. Avoid landing with twisted ankles. Instead, land squarely on the bottom or soles of your feet. Avoid extending your arms to reach for the floor and catch yourself, as this may result in injury. Avoid attempting to land on one leg. Avoid landing with your feet together, as this can result in your face making contact with your knees upon impact. Avoid pinning your arm under your body when you land. Avoid hazards on the landing surface. Remember to clear your fall zone prior to climbing. Do not leave water bottles, shoes, packs, or other gear where fallen climbers might land on them. Your safety is your own responsibility. When you climb, you must take responsibility for your own safety and the safety of those around you. To be a responsible climber, you must commit to learn about climbing, heed the warnings, follow the facility rules, develop your own climbing skills, and exercise good judgment. Our fitness and yoga areas, weights, and fitness equipment are limited to people 14 years old and older. Do not wear shoes in yoga rooms, and please spray and wipe down equipment before and after use. If this is your first time, or it's been a while since you visited Vertical Endeavors, a staff member will quickly review the material in this video with you. Specifically, we want to make sure that you are familiar with our rules and understand the tips in this video.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video orientation. It's your first step into the exciting sport of rock climbing at Vertical Endeavors. Remember, climbing is dangerous. Practicing these techniques does not guarantee your safety. If you have any questions, please ask one of our helpful staff members. We hope you have fun and climb smart.